I'm gonna catch up here. I just want to catch up with you people. I'm just trying to catch up. Sorry, I had to go drain my lizard. Does anybody how could do I drained my lizard just now and I thought to myself, hmm, do can women drain their lizards? And can and if or do women have lizards? I don't maybe they don't have a lizard. What does a lizard refer to, in fact? I mean, is the lizard the bladder? Because if so, then, everyone's got a lizard and a wizard. And, okay, we got young animal. A lizard is a young animal. It can be. It will. It starts as a young animal, lizard, and then it becomes an older animal. Young lizard is back. Okay, welcome back. Young lizard back in the mix. Let's see here, just catching up. So, if a woman does not have a lizard, then what does she have? Does she have a frog? I mean, what would it be, a frog maybe? So women can drain their frogs, I guess, right? Oh, and it's okay. It is Sean McNulty's birthday. I'll wait till Laura gets here to celebrate that, We'll celebrate Sean McNulty's birthday. Okay, so a woman could say, "Hey, I'll be right back. I got to go drain my frog." I feel like a frog kind of works for a woman, I feel, in some kind of way. What's this? Now, let's see here. Yeah. Speaking of frogs, when my father drains his lizard, and I mean, I've noticed this in public restrooms. He'll drain his lizard. I haven't been in a public restroom with him in a long time, so he used to do this. I don't know if he still does it, but he would drain the lizard, and then he would usually let one go out the back. A log of poo would come out of the back. No, gas. He would let gas out of the back, and it was almost kind of like some sort of steam engine type thing, right? So he's draining the lizard, and to get the lizard to drain, it required some sort of steam product or something like that. Anyway, some kind of fart would come out, and this is what he would say. He would say, "Oh, stepped on a frog." Stepped on a frog. That was my dad's expression for, I guess, when you farted. I guess if you farted, you would call it stepping on a frog. So I don't know how that plays into a woman's bladder, or not bladder, but a woman's frog or whatever it is. But there's something going on, I feel like, and wait, were you trying to say something just now, Chicken Jessica? No, right? Okay. You were just kind of doing some tests on your own or something. And so yeah, stepped on a frog, and I think that's probably a good expression that I will continue to use. And look at this; these people are doing a great job wishing Sean McNulty happy birthday, and I'm going to wait to celebrate that until Laura gets here. I don't think you can use the expression "stepped on a frog" unless it sounds more like a ribbit. Sometimes farts smell like a ribbit or sound like a ribbit, and they smell like one too. But you can't. Did Leslie Nielsen say that? It's probably an older person's thing. My dad is from another time period. My dad is not even he's not even a baby boomer, believe it or not. My dad is from the silent generation, maybe. I think this is from I think my dad's the silent generation. How does it go? I mean, we got the greatest generation, the silent generation, and the lost generation. Is that what it is? What's the one before baby boomers? Is it silent generation? I think it's silent generation. They kind of just kept it quiet. Everything was on the down low. Silent generation was anybody born before World War II. I think it's anyone born after World War II. So 45 and on, or whatever, 46. If you're born at 46 and on, that's a baby boomer. And before that, silent, I think. Yeah, that's why my dad is always going like this. Shh, it's me. He's always kind of telling you to be quiet, but he's just saying, don't worry, it's me. Shh. Maxime made some kind of remixes that were brought to my attention recently, and we got to play those on the show at one point. We got to figure that out. We'll feature one an episode or something like that. But has McNulty not been? Oh, he just entered. Did McNulty just get here? Oh, you just got here. Everybody's kind of been wishing you a happy birthday, McNulty. But we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. Oh, YouTube watchers got it right. Silent but deadly generation. Exactly. Especially when you're stepping on those frogs. I think Laura's just getting ready for the birthday. I think she's taking extra time to prepare for Sean McNulty's birthday, I think is what it is, I think. So, Qualia helped with that. Okay. So, the frog, what am I getting at? Oh yeah. So Leslie Nielsen, he's probably, I don't know what year he was born. He's probably a similar generation to my father. And, but I want to get to the bottom of that. I mean, basically, they don't do anything before 1900, though, I think. Or no, I think late 1800s. Before that, there were no generations. They didn't do generations. The whole generation fad started happening, basically only in the last 140 years or something like that, So, I think that the best generation is, well, I mean, the silent generation is kind of cool. They're not trying to make a scene, they're trying to be quiet, I think. Although that's not my dad. My dad's pretty loud, actually. He's loud and proud, especially in the bathroom when he's stepping on frogs. But I use that expression now. If I cut loose, I don't cut loose in front of anybody, by the way. When I say cut loose, I mean, pass gas. And I don't do that in front of people in public. I don't try to burp. In fact, I don't burp in public. But in front of my siblings, I'll definitely cut loose. I will just, but I keep it tight. And if I have to cut loose in public, say I'm on a plane or something like that, I might cut loose, but I'm kind of do it silent. I go silent on it. I have to, that trick that we do, right? There's that trick where you have to kind of position yourself and sit on one cheek and then just sort of spread your cheeks in your seat. You ever do that? You got to spread your cheeks and then sort of let it come out. You got to start small and you cut loose and then it kind of comes out. You open up the cheeks enough so you're not even hearing it. You're just hearing I don't know if you could hear that, but you got to let it, you got to be like, you have to be like water. Look at that young juggalo right there we just saw. What is that? What is that, young juggalo? Look at this young juggalo. So yeah. You ready? No. Okay. You are. Okay. I hope you, yeah. You know that it's, I was talking about how our dad, when he cuts, he cuts loose, he farts. He, they stepped on a frog. Have you ever heard him say that? Because you've probably never been in a public bathroom with him, because he only seems to do that in public. I mean, he only seems to do it. I've only ever noticed my dad fart when he's peeing.
I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't really fart in front of people.
No, I've never heard him fart except for in the bathroom when peeing, if I've gone to a public restroom at the same time as him.
Uh-huh.
You're pretty loud or
Oh,
not?
okay. No
I would have
problem.
to say pretty loud, I think.
Okay. Turning down.
Okay. I think you're
Okay.
loud. I think you were loud. You never
Okay.
heard that expression, Laura? When someone farts, you go
No, I have heard that expression.
stepped on a frog. You probably
Yeah.
heard him do it in some way or another.
Yeah.
So I was talking earlier, Laura, about. Hey, by the way, it's Sean McNulty's birthday. You knew that, right?
Oh, happy birthday, McNulty.
Yeah, make it big for him, Laura.
Do my best. I'll do my best.
Uh-huh.
You make it big for him.
I did. I'm thinking about him hardcore right now. I've got a huge one in the sack. Whatever that means. I just drained my lizard in tribute to Sean McNulty. Did you know that, Sean? I was 1 minute late because I was draining my lizard. I was pouring some juices from my lizard out, and in tribute to Sean McNulty, I said, "This one's for McNult." I think my urine was nulted.
Nultified.
It was nultified.
So nultified.
So nultified. All right. What else? Anything else, Laura?
Sorry for the delay. I try, and I try. It
I
just
think you
doesn't
seem
work.
loud to me still. Tell me,
Oh, really?
people. Tell me if Laura's too loud. Just.
I mean, you seem loud to me, but hey, what do I know?
Oh, okay. But then maybe if I sound loud, then you sound loud.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we're all good here then. You people tell me. I like what Weird Artifact said. Unsolved. Juice from my lizard. Unsolved. That was so funny last week. Louder than. Okay, she's good now. So all right, whatever. It's all even now. They're saying Mac's house. Okay. What was going on this time, Laura?
I'm just doing construction as my life demands.
What do you mean construction with paper?
I'm a construction worker.
With paper, different colored paper?
No, with real tools and chop saws and stuff.
Oh, you're doing wood work?
I'm a woodworker.
Yeah. What are you building this time?
All kinds of junk.
Oh, really? What, a rocking horse?
No, that would be so cool. I'm not good enough to do that. No, I wish I was, but no, I'm making. Well, I'm doing finish work. I'm doing like the walls and stuff in the studio.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you're America's next Santa Claus. What about a new contest called America's Top Santa? And it's about people, you have to make toys basically,
Most people would not be able to compete in that challenge, I don't think.
No, people who are
really hard.
woodworkers and so forth would do it,
Well, I mean, sure. But that just, it really narrows it down, doesn't it?
I'm saying people who had the
that's just the next America's next.
Yeah, America's Next Santa, and it's it's basically people. I mean, but people can compete from all over the world. Maybe it's the world's top Santa or whatever.
That'd be cool.
Toy makers, people who are woodworkers and so forth, and who can just make.
Well, but what if they're not woodworkers, but they make toys and they're not made out of wood?
Well, whatever the case may be, they have to embody the spirit of Santa and be able to sort of have some sort of skill in making toys and kind of old-fashioned toys. And they can also, part of the competition is sort of embodying the physical body of Santa Claus, meaning
physical body of,
being the physical embodiment of Santa, Santa baby. And then, having, white hair and stuff, or, facial, whatever, just lots of hair and stuff, or big beard and all that. Okay, I guess there's a documentary about it. I guess this has already been done or whatever. I guess everything's been done. By the way, when Tommy Maserati extended his membership just now, and he said stepped on a Kermit, it's all green like a frog, his thing. But okay, so it's all been done before. Any idea you have, just look it up on Google. It's been done. It's been done.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily.
No, I am. Well, look, I've been trying to find a certain product for a while now, and it does not exist.
What's
And
that?
maybe I shouldn't tell you people about it because
Oh,
I'm gonna
no,
get
no, no. But
backlash.
it did exist at one point.
No,
Oh, really?
I
Well,
don't
maybe.
think so.
Wow. Am I? Is it me, or does Laura still seem loud to me, or is my thing just on too low, or What's am I tripping or what?
Probably.
Max House just turned 18.
Wow. There you go.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Legal.
Totally legal. You're so legal.
Laura
Max,
seems
less sick
Oh,
than
oh.
usual.
I am. I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better finally. I think I'm about 98%.
Oh, really? At 98 degrees.
Mhm.
All right. Should we just start this show, I guess?
Yeah.
Sure. Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
Laura Weinbach here.
And this is the live chat show that we do every week at 6 p.m. Pacific time here on YouTube. And Lady Lo-Fi likes your bangs, Laura.
Thank you, Lady Lo-Fi. That's interesting because I was just thinking how I really needed to cut them.
Really?
They feel a bit too long, but maybe not.
What are you trying to do? Cut it into the shape of a sort of triangle like this? So that you
Maybe.
can look kind of vampiric?
Could be.
Or are you trying to go with a tray hawk?
Well, it might have to be a surprise for the people. We'll see what we do.
Well,
I was getting on a little bit of a. Have you ever gone on a DeAntword trip? Are you familiar?
I've looked at photographs sometimes. I've not gone on a full trip though.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go.
I get on these trips of theirs like
I-
once every year or something like that.
I've done. I haven't gone on any extensive excursions, but I have, taken a few glimpses at DeAntword's,
Okay, thanks, Gemma.
work.
Yeah, I recently was on a bit of a trip of theirs and was just like, kind of admiring some of Yolandi's crazy hairstyles, and I thought, I don't know if I could ever pull that off.
No,
Maybe.
you're more. No, I think you're more of a traditionalist.
No, I don't know. Maybe not.
Hey, Laura, you had your phase and it's over. Just
No,
don't
I
even think
didn't.
about it.
I didn't have my.
You had
phase.
your funky phases,
No, I didn't.
your funky. Look, Laura, I think the mid to late '90s was your funky time.
No, that was a pre
and even and actually maybe even slightly, or no, not even early 2000s, but
no, I think I could definitely go a little crazier, if I want to.
I don't think you would want to do that.
I might.
Hey, you never
I
got
might
a
surprise
tattoo. You never got a tattoo, and you never would, I don't think.
Well, that's not the same thing as like being experimental with hairstyles.
No, that's true. I mean, in fact, tattoos these days are quite sort of ordinary in a way, but anyway.
So you went to go see them, or on purpose, or was it like part of a festival? Yeah.
Well, anyways, should we get into today's topic, Laura?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, about the basketball videos with Doug. It's funny you mentioned that because those are kind of old at this point. But I will. I don't think we're going to do any more basketball, but we could probably try to do some other sports. We did baseball. We did baseball. Anyway, yeah. Should we get into the topic?
Yeah, and just for the record, like I don't agree with a lot of the DeAntword practices that I have observed, but there is something compelling about them, isn't there? And maybe in 2009, yeah, that could have been a fun time to watch them.
I don't really, to be honest, I'm not too familiar with these people, and I just.
I'm just responding to the people here.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, not those people. I mean the DeAntword.
No, I know. I'm responding to the people regarding DeAntword.
And all I'm going to say is all I'm familiar with is really kind of the sort of early to mid-age work of Liza Minnelli, and that's kind of where it all stops for me. Minnelli is kind of my ant word.
Wait, who was just comparing themselves to Liza Minnelli? Someone else.
Really?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's this other person that I sometimes watch on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Not related at all, but they just were talking about how they had this painting in their house that was visible in their video, and they were talking about how it was really reminding them of Liza Minnelli or something, just as a coincidence.
So what do we say? Should we get to today's topic or what?
Yeah.
All right. So look, today's topic is...
Hey, before you do that, though.
Oh, shoot. What is this? This is our producer, Chicken Jessica.
Chicken, yeah, we know.
Chicken Jessica. Whoa, okay.
I have noticed that people are... I like the I used to like the M word, by the way. But just in personal life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you know about what they've been...
Yes, of course.
accused? Okay.
That's when I started listening to them. But no, I'm kidding. So these people are tipping the show here.
Yeah, what is that all about? I don't even get it. I've never even seen that before.
I don't know. I'm binging it right now, and apparently it's a super chat function, and it's a way to keep this show alive and going.
That's
and
cool.
And I got a little video to show you. And this is a newer one, and we're going to find out together what it is.
What's
so
a video?
Check this out. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Okay, well, so you click on the super sticker, super chat. You pick one of those things. You pick a sticker, but don't do that. Just do the super chat, and then you just max out your card. You drag it all the way to the right. Further than that. You type your message. You hit buy and send, and we keep living.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat
Wow.
stuff.
You like that music I made there?
Yeah, it's good. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a
good
surprise
work
to all of us.
Yeah, it was pretty good work. Yeah, you surprise yourself sometimes. I think.
All the time. So yeah, super chat. There you have it.
All right.
Thanks, Chicken Jessica. That's real.
Good.
That's real special.
Thank you.
And on special, especially special on McNulty's birthday, Sean. That is.
Happy birthday.
So today's topic is
birthday.
Look, it is. I mean, it's actually kind of a special topic because right now is a special time of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is that time of the year when there's a couple different sort of holidays that happen. There's Easter and there's Passover. So we are going to kind of get into that. We're going to get into the nuances of Passover and Easter. For this episode. And so we're titling this topic Paasover.
Hey, don't shoot. I'm just an innocent rabbi trying to lay an egg over here. Shit.
Horrible.
What do you mean horrible?
It's just cringeworthy. I just can't take it.
What do you mean cringeworthy?
I hated it.
What
I hated it.
What do you mean? Your voiceover?
Yes.
Why? It was good. It was funny.
It's not good.
It was good.
Get rid of it.
It was good. Hey, hey, don't shoot.
It doesn't sound like that.
Yeah. What do you mean it didn't sound like?
It's just like it sounds much worse on the recording somehow.
No, it doesn't. It sounded
I
good.
hate.
Hey, don't shoot. I'm just a rabbi. What did you say? I'm just a rabbi.
We can hear it again if you want to hear it again.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure, Laura?
I'm sure I don't need to hear it
really
again.
Good.
It's not really good.
Don't shoot. I'm just trying to lay an egg over here.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's pretty clever though how rabbi it works to be almost rabbit, you know what I mean?
Right? That is interesting,
now,
isn't it?
Laura and I grew up in a sort of a pan sort of sexual household. No, what I mean is we grew up in a pan a Pan-Asian sort of delight. You know what I mean? We grew up in a sort of pan of Peter type of household where we celebrated Easter. I mean, a lot of the holidays we celebrated were, what's the word for when it's not religious? Is it secular or non-secular?
Secular.
Or is it succular?
I always forget which one is which, to be honest, which sounds so dumb, but
I know. No, I am dumb. I embrace it. I am dumb.
it's
Basically,
non-secular. No,
I'm
it's
dumb.
secular is correct.
It's succular.
That means not
Oh, sorry.
of a specific religion.
I meant succulent. There was a lot of cacti that was involved, pricking our butts, But I would do, I had a bit of a pincushion growing up. So look, there were a lot of secular things, but we kind of did it all. We did Easter and we did Passover, and we did it. We had fun with it too. We did voices, we did accents, characters.
We did these religious activities in a secular way.
In a secular way with lots of humor. We
Right.
did eggs.
Which is
we did
interesting.
eggs.
Our dad was raised very, very religiously.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was, wasn't he?
I wouldn't say he was raised very religiously.
I mean, his mom was like Orthodox Jew.
No, Orthodox?
Wasn't she?
I don't know if she was
I think
Orthodox.
Or maybe she was just raised that way.
She was raised Jewish. Strangely, his dad, who was Jewish, didn't even really know he was Jewish, and kind of got more.
He knew he was Jewish, but he just didn't care about it that much.
I think he just got a little more into it with his wife. But
Mhm.
yeah, our dad was raised Jewish. He had a bar mitzvah and all that. Our mom was raised Catholic. So we had a mix, but our parents didn't raise us religiously, though. It was all kind of for fun and for the kind of cultural aspects of it and stuff.
What's a Jew for Jesus?
Pretty much, I guess, maybe Jewish people who aren't
Christian?
religious and they celebrate Easter. No, I'm just kidding.
What is it? I don't understand it at all.
Well, a Jew for Jesus is basically Christian.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said.
It's basically Christian because that's what Christianity is basically Judaism with Christ. With Christ, that's all it is, pretty much,
But Christian people were pretty much Jewish before they became Christian.
That's the point. Christian people are Jewish.
So then, what's a Jew for Jesus then?
It's Christian. It was a joke.
Why do people call themselves that?
Just to sort of give it some sort of new age slant,
It's not a new age slant.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? I don't even get it.
What's the deal with people?
I want to know more about it, though.
Well, it just sort of sounds more like, I think
why don't other
Christians, here's why. I think they say it. They say Jews for Jesus
Jesus
so they can get away with singing songs like this. Don't shoot. I think they want to get away with songs like that and be Christian at the same time. What? I'm Jews for Jesus. They say, are you mocking Jewish people when you do that voice? No. I'm Jews for Jesus. I'm Jews for Jesus. No, what are you talking about? Me, Christian? No, I'm Jewish, but I believe in Jesus Christ. But hey, don't shoot. I believe in Jesus. So
doesn't make sense.
Or lots of things don't make sense. Deal with it.
Die. No, ask me are you gonna go to the party tonight?
Are you gonna go to the party tonight?
Die.
Ask me if I'm gonna go to the party tonight.
Are you going to the party tonight?
Am I going to the party tonight? It depends, if I get done with my studies first, and I have to read 5 passages from the Bible, Old Testament, and I don't know.
No, ask me if I'm going to the party.
Are you going to the party tonight?
It depends, If I get done with my testament tonight, then I go. If I finish the testament, crack some matzo balls, eat a couple of borscht bites, whatever. Sure, I'll go.
Ask me if I'm going to the party later.
Are you going to the party tonight?
The party tonight? How could I? I've got a matzo ball to crack open. I have to drink my borscht soup. I got to finish the testament. old, but I have to finish my studies. Okay, if I finish before midnight, I might go to the party, die, but next thing you know, die, I'm up all night. It's kind of like how people say
Like?
no, they go
Next thing you know.
no, they go and then da they go da and then da. I'm you know what I mean? They do that, but it's the Jewish version of that, though. Where they go, first I went to temple, and then da. I I'm up doing a cantor. I'm singing songs, a tree of life, die, and then Laura and I came
if I
up
get
with.
done with the breast, I get done with eating the gefilte fish, then die, I go.
I had a very busy day today.
I get done with gefilte fish, die. Then it's like blah, blah, blah.
I had a very busy day today. I had to perform one bris in the morning, then die. I didn't have time to eat, but I stuffed myself with Subway. Die. I'm on to the next bris. I did 5 bris today, and die. Now I'm just tired. Laura and I came up with a one of those kind of blah blah blahs. Kind of. Do you remember that one, Laura? It was
What?
like, we came up with one of those blah blah blahs. It was our own blah blah blah. Do you remember our blah 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 that we came out?
Wait, what? What?
Do you remember the blah 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 that we came up with?
No.
It was kind of like what is the one people do when they go and then da that or whatever. We came up with our own, which was da. So you remember that one? Or
yeah.
At first I went to Ross and I picked up a couple shirts that were pretty good, and then da. Next thing I know, where I'm at the Beverly Center and I'm actually going to Sparky's and eating Sbarro pizza, or whatever.
I think that maybe the proper way to use the term would be something to the effect of, so I'm talking to the waiter, because I had ordered 5 nachos, 3 chips, an artichoke dip, da. And then the fucking waiter tells me I owe him like $67.50, and I'm like, $67.50 for 5 nachos and da. What the fuck? That's an outrage.
Da.
I'm never coming to Sparky's again. Fuck this shit. That place doesn't exist anymore. It closed in the early 90s.
That's why you're not going there anymore.
That's why this story's not true.
Da. Yeah. I'll stick to Sbarro's.
Ooh, I could go for that if that
Really,
existed.
Sbarro's
I could go for that if that existed.
It does exist.
Not anymore.
Sbarro's is around.
I don't think it is.
I think they've got Sbarro's.
I think not. When was the last time you seen a Sbarro's?
Have you been to a Sbarro?
It's
Chicken Jessica.
Sbarro.
Chicken Jessica, have you been to a Sbarro?
It's not Sbarro. You're
It's
acting like there's an apostrophe in there. S''barro.
I've been still around too.
There you
really?
go. See, Laura?
I believe
Oh,
maybe
well,
I've been.
CJ
to
says
Glendale.
it must.
I think the
At
Glendale
Glendale?
Galleria might have one.
That place is so 90s. I haven't been there since then.
Oh, you know what? Unfastened just said something funny. He said, that sounds like the start of Vampire Killer. Laura, do you know the music to Castlevania, Laura, right? Da.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like this. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. I ordered nachos. I ordered actually 3 hot dogs. I ordered a giant 32-ounce Coke. Da. I'm actually ate a whole feast, or something like that. Next thing I know, the waiter's coming up to me and saying, "You owe $67.55." I said, da. I said, da. What are you talking about? $67.55? I only ordered a.
These are not the way you would say da.
I know. I don't know. I'm just.
I don't think you would
trying
say.
Trying to make it
blah,
work.
blah.
Yeah.
You're basically saying I ordered $67.60 from Sbarro, blah blah blah, and then the next thing I know, blah blah blah, and the waiter's coming back to me, blah blah blah, and I'm thinking, hey, blah blah blah. It's like we don't say it that way.
I know. I don't even remember.
Don't work like that.
The truth of the matter is, I don't really use blah blah blah, and I don't use da. So I don't really know when to use it. You know what I mean?
You know when to use it. You use it when you're listing off a bunch of crap that don't matter.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I went to Ross. I bought some jock straps. I bought some socks. I bought a couple of cups. Da.
Well, dude, then do da. Use da.
I bought some cups. Da. And then the freaking cashier guy goes, "How many jock straps and cups are you gonna buy over here?" And I said, "Look, I don't know." Ed?
You go, I don't know. End scene. All right. Well, anyway, back to this stuff. I have fond memories going to Easter egg hunts and, coloring eggs and, waking up to a basket of stuff. Now that was exciting, man. Getting those baskets. Oh man.
Love a basket.
Waking up in the morning to a basket of stuff,
Mm.
candy and things.
It just seemed so miraculous how it would just appear there.
There's a basket with
Like
fake,
it wasn't there before, and
with
now
fake-
it's there.
fake grass too.
I
Mind
thought you were gonna say with fake shit.
No, a basket with fake tits.
Oh,
Imagine fake tits in a basket
that would be so weird.
with fake breasts.
It makes me think of this painting I've seen of like these breasts that were basically just this. It was a picture frame of breast only,
Huh. Yeah.
as if it was like a present.
Imagine going fake breast
think it
hunting.
was- That
You know what
would
I mean? A
be
fake breast
very
hunt.
weird.
There's just breasts hidden all over the
Like
place. You gotta-
silicone breasts.
You mean the implant? No, I mean just the.
Yeah, the implant.
No, I mean breasts that
The
are just.
implant.
Wait. No, I mean just
You mean like actual fake breasts that you can get on Amazon for a couple bucks each?
whatever, just one breast each, and they're kind
You
of
can get
little,
those.
little breasts. But anyway, imagine trying to find the golden breast, and that's the one that's, you get money for or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going on an Easter egg hunt, I think with Laura and our cousin Ryan, and we poured all our candy together in the backyard of our grandma's house, and yeah, that was a nice stack.
Wait, have you ever gotten a golden egg?
No, I might have laid one in the bathroom at one point, but
I like an Easter.
I love an Easter. But we had fun with the Passover stuff too. You know what I mean? We did the voices and all that.
I think I'm going to celebrate Passover tomorrow.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I forgot. I didn't do it this weekend, but I should have.
Our dad kind of did. He kind of led this Passover thing with our family, and we would do different. We would read from the book, but we do all the different accents of the world. And it was a very multicultural event.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. And everybody got in on it. Even our mom. Even our mom was doing a Russian accent at one point.
And where I celebrate Easter these days, they don't. Well, ham's not a thing. They do lamb actually. Is that fucked up? They do.
What? They do not.
They do. Well, no. I mean,
Oh,
where I
it's
go.
kosher.
No, not. Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, first of all, what?
Isn't lamb like a traditional thing to have on Easter?
A lamb shank?
Not a lamb shank, like
Oh,
well,
on Easter, you mean not for
yeah.
Passover?
It might even be lamb chops. with
Oh, I don't
mint.
even. You know what? I don't even know.
Well, that's what I think they're gonna have where I'm going.
Let's see what they got for these. Maybe this will give you some ideas for your Passover. I don't know if we've got some commercials for Passover, but we'll see what they got. Or Easter. Are you wait? Easter is on Sunday, right?
Yeah,
So,
man. You know what I want to get?
Are you really excited about Easter this year?
I always am. I mean, ever
Uh-huh.
since the kid was born.
Uh huh.
No, but I really want to get something special for Easter as a surprise for him. But for
Yeah.
me too, that I looked up on, that I discovered on.
Have you been in
recently
touch-
online?
Have you been in touch with the bunny?
Oh yeah,
Uh huh.
but you know what I'm.
Are you on good terms? Are you on good terms with the bunny?
Pretty good. You want to know what I really want to get and really want to try?
Yeah.
You may or may not be interested.
Oh, okay.
Angel hair chocolate. Don't ask. I'll tell you about it.
I'm
when I
interested.
find it.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
It's chocolate with a substance called angel hair inside of it that looks like hair
Oh,
belonging
what?
to a psychedelic angel of sorts, I suppose you could say.
What really?
Well, it's like it looks like candy floss, but it's not.
Huh. I guess when you said angel hair chocolate, it made me think that
The chocolate was hair.
Well, the chocolate was sort of finely produced in a way that yes,
It is like strands of chocolate.
it was like
That
a chocolate,
sounds cool.
like chocolate noodles in a way.
No, I would love that. No, not
imagine-
chocolate noodles. No, chocolate threads.
Well, okay, but imagine chocolate noodles
Imagine
or
chocolate threads.
Well, chocolate threads would be good too. Yeah,
That'd be
chocolate threads.
awesome.
No, that would be cool. Threads.
No, but but imagine this is probably not as good as that, but it's a chocolate bar that's hollow on the inside but filled with this angel hair substance,
Made of.
which is it looks like candy floss or like cotton candy kind of, but it's not.
Huh.
but it looks like it. And
Okay.
I've watched they make it, and I've seen them make it on TV, and it's like this. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a different type of thing. It's a new substance,
I'll try it.
which I want to try.
I'll try it.
When they break it open, it looks so weird because it looks like there's basically cotton in it coming apart.
Oh, okay. So
But
you mean
not cotton candy?
it's less hair, more cotton.
Well, it's a hair of sorts.
Okay.
I suppose you could say it's more like cotton, though, in a way.
What commercials do we have?
But look it up. I want to try it.
Oh, what's up?
It actually, hold on, sorry. It
You
should
can't
be
get
not-
it easily in
it should-
America, by the way.
It shouldn't be called rabbit hair. It should be called rabbit HARE. You dig? Sorry, Chicken Jessica, you were saying?
Oh, what's up?
Hi. Yeah, what do we have
Is it
going on
time?
here? Well, yeah,
Okay.
we were curious about what's going on Passover wise. I mean,
Well, first of all, I was enjoying some gluten-free matzah. I just wanted to point that out.
gluten-free
Oh, wow.
matzah.
Yeah.
Isn't it all kind of gluten free?
Isn't it all kind of
No,
gluten-free?
definitely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
definitely
Now,
not.
now they bake that stuff on the people's backs, don't they?
I hope so.
I think they
You love
bake the
matzah?
bread. I think what they did is they put the dough on their backs and they just let it bake in the sun. I think as they're kind
Is
of
this true?
wandering. I think that's how legend goes.
This is
I
back
think.
bread? Back
That's,
crackers?
that's what matzah is. It's back bread.
I don't love a matzah. No offense.
What do you mean you don't love a matzah? I love a matzah.
It's just
You
so.
know, it's very. I
boring
used to
water
think. I
cracker.
used to think like Laura, but now I think like Brent.
I love
Why?
matzah. And you know what I
It's
love?
very. It's very good.
It's
Why
so
do this?
good.
It just tastes so
This is
boring.
the Aviv
Nah,
brand.
it's
You know
good.
what I love? Speaking of Jewish stuff, I love these.
How are those?
These are Jewish croutons
Huh.
by Osem. The original soup mandel is what it says. I swear it does. See, the original soup mandel. That's Jewish. It is kosher parve. See, look at. Boom. There's Hebrew letters
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
You know what my wife does? She
That's
makes
what's
a,
up.
a matzah pizza. It's good.
Oh, matzah pizza. That
Matzah
sounds pretty
pizza.
cool.
Oh,
Man,
that could work. But then
that-
you're
you know
doing
what?
something that it's like then you're
No.
using it as a flavor bed.
No, I like that. You know what I love to do in the past? I used to do this, and
It's on
I
its
was,
own. It's not.
know,
just, no,
I was
I'm not-
taught this by my second and third grade teachers. It was the same teacher. I had my second grade teacher taught us how to make eggs with matzah. You break up
Oh.
eggs. All you usually do is you break up matzah and you put it in a scrambled egg. It's
Ooh,
really, really
little
good.
Crunchy bits.
You
huh?
better put something
Well,
else in there besides the matzah, such as
Well,
cream or milk. My
You could
God.
put some. Oh no, you could put. Yeah, you can put some other stuff in there. Some. Well, yeah, you put some milk in there, and
I hate a milkless egg.
you can put milk in there, and you can put. You can put. You can try. You can even put hot sauce in there a little bit if you
Right.
want. But just imagine scrambled eggs with matzah bits in there. It's really
That's-
good.
No, I'm gonna
By the
try
way,
that. I'm gonna try that.
But the matzahs, by the
I
way,
don't
they're not crunchy. By the way,
Yeah, that sounds like a soggy cracker. And
they're good. They're good. They're really good, in fact. And I
know
learned
how
that in second and third grade.
Mhm.
Now I used to remember matzah being like tastes like cardboard or something, but
Mhm.
it's delicious.
Well, first of all, I like cardboard.
These are so good.
Oh, that makes
Just so you
sense, I
know.
guess.
You just spilled, or
You know what these are good in? If you put it in a soup, it's like if you're in
Yeah.
Germany or something like
It-
that.
put matzah crackers in a soup. That's good too. It's called
Nah,
matzo ball.
that
called
don't
matzo
work.
ball soup.
Well, you're talking about matzah, like the matzo ball stuff, like the
No, I'm talking about real
doughier
matzah,
stuff.
matzah cracker.
Gluten-free matzah, like matzo ball soup. By the way, not good at all.
Hey, has anybody ever done any jokes about matzo? Like, hey, what's some matzo with you? You know, what's something like that? Has anyone?
What
done
about like
that
I'm a
joke?
matzo man?
Right,
yeah,
I'm saying-
matzo.
This guy thinks he's all
That's gotta be a
matzo.
thing. That's got to be a thing from like an '80s comedy.
That's
music
funny.
tape
Just
or something.
imagine the Village people, but they're all
Sounds like a Ray
Just-
Stevens thing.
they're all wearing, just Hasidic Jewish stuff, like clothes, and
Right.
they're just all going, matzo, 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 man. Hey, matzo.
I've
He
got
wants
to
to
be
be
a
a matzo. He wants to be a matzo. Hey,
Matzo Man, Randy Savage.
matzo.
He's got to be
Oh, yeah,
a matzo man.
Yeah, imagine Macho Man Randy Savage. He's instead of wearing a cowboy hat, he's wearing, just some, Hasidic hat, and he's got payas, and he's just all looking, he's totally he's got everything going, and he's just like, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to do a fusion of Macho Man Randy
Oh
Savage.
yeah. I can't.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Is Macho Man by the Village People?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But now we're talking
No,
about the rest.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, imagine the Village People, but one of them is like a Hasidic Jewish guy. And he's
I
like,
said all of them are.
oh,
I said
sorry.
all of them are. I said that.
I was just so focused on these Mendelssohns or whatever they're called. Sorry, carry on.
That's fine. Speaking of delicious matzo crackers, this is coming to you straight from Premium Gold. I think it's a Manischewitz product. Yeah, as you know, they make lots of things for Passover stuff, kosher things. I was trying to think of the word kosher stuff. Here we go.
They take it from the top. Take it from the top here.
Wow, what a nice house.
Oh my God! Pause it. Just let me look at that house for a second.
That's the house from Father of the Bride, and I'll take
That's
it.
the house that just. I mean, it almost just doesn't seem real. I mean, how can a house
Real.
like that
How do you
even
get it
exist?
though?
How do you
does
get a
one
house
it?
like that? You know, it's just
You gotta get rich.
impossible. You know, it's just. I mean, you have to go to another part of the country, I guess. You know.
Oh, you can get a house like that for fairly cheap in like Connecticut.
Connecticut? No way.
You can.
Not Connecticut, but maybe Wisconsin. Maybe.
Oh, I've seen a
maybe
house like that in Connecticut for an affordable price.
Probably Wyoming.
No, I swear. In certain parts of Connecticut, you can.
Next.
Danny, your room's
And you
Hold on, let me see that room real quick. I'm sorry, but that room looked kind of cool. This kid gets a TV in his room. What has he got going on there? Is that a Nintendo on the right side?
I think it's actually a microwave.
Wait, is that a fish tank
no,
or
it's a TV.
maybe it's
That's
it's
a
a
spider
hamster
tank.
No, it's a oh, it is a spider. Wait, go back. Sorry,
No, it's a fish tank.
I was looking at the thing to the right. That's some sort of hamster sort of layer, right? On the right to the
yeah,
TV.
to the right. Yeah, to the left of the TV.
No, I'm saying to the right of the TV.
Oh, of the TV?
Yeah. Do you see that there's some sort of hamster scene in there or something like that?
To the right of the TV?
I thought it was a Nintendo at first. Look to the right of the TV. You don't see it?
You mean the thing on the lower table?
No, there's
That
something
little-
crawling around in there. You can see it crawling around.
Wait,
Look,
what?
you see, look, that thing running around in there. There's a black thing running around. You see that? Look.
Wait, hold up.
Look, right there. There's a rodent onto the right or something like that. Did you see that?
Oh,
There's something running around
I
there.
thought that was like a projector or something like that.
Well, I thought it was a Nintendo first. Right there, it looks like a Nintendo. But look, it runs. Do you see that? It ran.
Well,
it
I
ran.
think it might just be a reflection. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I think there's something in
Or
there.
is it an unintentional actual rodent or bug that just
Or
made
it's a
its way into the
tarantula.
scene?
It could be a tarantula.
Tarantula.
And then, okay, there's a fish
That
tank
is
to
weird.
the left side. It is
It's
kinda
weird because it starts moving after the camera is moving, so
Yeah.
it's not a reflection.
No, it's something moving around.
That's freaking weird. What is that?
It is kind of
your
weird.
room's
And you thought miracles couldn't happen.
He's at the 15, the 10. It looks like he's gonna score.
Honey, it's only the playoffs. Let's talk.
Introducing Manischewitz Premium.
Pause it. Oh, that's. Oh,
Premium
that-
bug?
Imagine if you were married to somebody who didn't want to ever talk.
Wait. She wanted to talk?
Well,
she
I guess the husband doesn't talk to her. You know.
Wait, let's hear that one more time. Sorry, I was focused on the rodent. Let's do it one more
Basically,
time.
it's this woman's dreams come true. It's her son cleaning his room and his dad and her husband talking to her for once.
One more time.
He's at the 15, the 10. It looks like he's gonna score.
Honey, it's only the playoffs. Let's talk.
Introducing Manischewitz.
Wait, pause it
Premium-
real quick. You know what that could also mean? It could also mean that he wants to talk about getting a divorce or something. You know what I mean? I know we have to talk about. if
Maybe
we're
he
gonna
needs
say-
to talk about their son named Kevin.
I mean, I think maybe he was saying, I know that we've been putting it off, but we should really talk about, what the future looks like between you and me.
Maybe she doesn't like to talk usually.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
I mean, she was like really
Oh,
excited about the
right.
playoffs, and he's
Oh,
like,
right,
"Wait,
right,
it's
right.
only the playoffs."
Right. Maybe he's going,
She's like,
honey,
"I know it's the
it's
playoffs."
only the playoffs, honey. Let's just talk for once. Maybe she's the one who
and
doesn't
she's
want to
like,
talk.
"Talk? You want to talk? Are you kidding me? Hell
Yeah,
no."
she's like, let's not talk, honey. We're not going to get through this marriage.
She's
Look,
like, I don't
our
want
son-
to talk
our
to
son is-
you.
Our son is 15 years old. We only have 3 more years to go and we can get a divorce. So why don't we just stick to the no talking and let me enjoy my game? Okay. He goes, oh, honey.
She's like, I don't know how to talk. let alone read.
Look at all those jars in the background of this kid's place. I mean, what's he collecting in there? You know, specimens.
Probably.
I mean, it's
Urine
pretty
samples.
interesting. Yeah, urine samples. Okay,
No,
come
I
here.
don't know.
I wonder what his root.
Honey, it's only the playoffs. Let's talk.
Introducing Manischewitz
She goes like this. Her
Premium
face
Gold
goes.
Matzah snacks.
Her face seems to say, oh, "I was watching that. I was watching the playoffs."
Introducing Manischewitz Premium Gold Matzah snacks. So good, it's a miracle. In easy breaking sheets, crackers, and bits. Fresh baked the kosher way for delicious flavor.
Oh, okay. I see. It's a miracle that he would want to talk during the playoffs, which is like, an important
Well,
thing
no,
or
duh.
something
That's
like
what it was.
that. Sorry. I just
No,
was slow
duh.
about
That's what
that.
it was. I thought you were going off the other thing. I mean,
Well, no, I thought you were saying that like he doesn't ever want to talk to her, but he just doesn't want to talk to her during the playoffs, which is kind of understandable.
Yeah. What do you mean kind of understandable? It's only the playoffs.
Well, it's really important.
It's not the
It's like,
finals.
I don't give a damn about sports, and I
First of
never
all,
have.
I'm actually very surprised that there's even a matzah commercial. I never even would have imagined that there's this.
Right.
Because who is this catered towards? 1% of the population? 2% of the United States? Carry on.
No.
Breaking sheets, crackers, and bits. Fresh baked the kosher way for delicious flavor. Man, oh, Manischewitz Premium Gold Matzah
Wait,
snacks.
pause it.
The
They actually say that? I thought our dad just made that up.
Man, I know our dad would say
Man, oh,
that.
Manischewitz,
They
get
go,
over
man,
it.
oh, man, oh, Shevitz. They actually say that.
Oh my
That's
God,
funny.
that is hilarious.
Whoa, they've got different products too, not just matzahs. They've got.
Manischewitz Premium Gold Matzah.
What does
they've got-
premium gold taste like compared to
Well,
the original?
I wonder what snack bits are. And what are
I just-
crackers? How are crackers any different than?
I feel like they must all taste the same, to be honest.
Yeah, they're all
I mean-
just different sizes, basically.
No, but I imagine the premium gold is going
Man,
to taste just like regular.
All right.
How's it
Manischewitz
different?
Premium Gold Matzah snacks. The miracle you can taste.
I can't believe. I'm too. I can't believe that there's a commercial for matzahs. I never even heard of. something
There's
like
not a lot. There's not a
that.
lot.
Well, it's just crazy to me
Pretty much
because
nothing.
who are the audience for that is so small. You know,
No,
what
it's
I mean?
not. There's a lot of Jewish people.
There's 2%.
Are you sure about that?
I think it's 2%. I think 2%
Well, look,
of the
they're
population.
catering to the same people that those brands are available for. I mean, the same people that go to the store and buy those products.
Maybe it was aired on a special commercial. I mean, a special channel.
Look at Manischewitz is the biggest, most famous Jewish food brand in the world, probably. They want to keep up their reputation by having commercials, of course.
Hey, you know what? All the more power to them.
I mean,
right.
name another. Oh, I can name another Jewish brand.
What?
Osem. It is.
I know.
It's
Sorry.
amazing. It's so good. I'm telling you.
I'm interested.
I love these things. I wasn't eating these by design, by the way. Like, it's a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
We're doing a Passover thing tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, now Passover is over for today, I think.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that the
Well,
only?
there's one more. It's not.
We'll save it for the after show.
I wouldn't even save it. There's another Manischewitz thing, but
Oh, yeah.
man, oh Manischewitz, and I didn't even.
Man, oh
catch that.
Shevitz.
I do.
It's
There's
funny
one
they
I
had a
really want to
song for it.
show, but then there's like the other two ones I really want to show, but they're really short. But they're
Yeah.
in Spanish,
Yeah.
and
Whoa.
they're short, and there's just some kind of weird stuff going on. And I think people might want to see this.
Okay.
And
these
there's two versions of this thing.
These are Easter commercials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Niños y yo celebrando el día de Pascuas
Yeah,
en
take it.
Super
Take it.
Nuevo
Take it.
Fonte
Oh, take it to the top.
Oh, my God.
Whoa,
Niños
that's
y yo
pause it.
celebrando
Pause
el
it.
día de
That's
Pascua.
crazy though. She does Spanish also. I would have never. I wonder if she can.
On their channel, there's Spanish versions of almost every commercial,
Oh, really?
but there's no English version of this.
And does she say masturbating in Spanish? I wonder. Let's just see.
Kind of.
Mis niños y yo celebrando el día de Pascuas en Super Nuevo Furniture te damos 5 ICE muebles absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara principal y te damos una sala, comedor y segunda recámara, televisión, una tableta. Sí,
What the
dije
fuck
todo
are
esto
these?
absolutamente gratis.
Wait, what? Oh my God! What are these rabbits?
Oh, I
doing?
think they're doing it like rabbits.
gonna
I
have
think
rabbit
they're sort of
sex.
screwing like rabbits. I think
They're
or
gonna
something.
do it like they do on the Discovery Channel, as the song says.
I think that that's really kind of weird that these
That is
rabbits
so weird
are
that
horny.
they are sexually touching each
They're
other.
really horny right now. Gosh, they're probably going to stick those eggs inside of their rectal cavities, I think.
They're gonna use them in some kind of way that's not right.
El día de Pascuas en Super Nuevo Furniture te damos 5 Easy
Wait,
muebles
hold up. That rabbit's head is messed up.
Oh, it
On
is?
purpose, I guess. Well, it's turned in a way that doesn't quite seem comfortable.
Anna, I mean, no disrespect or anything, but Anna's kind of wearing a kind of a more kind of I don't know,
Suggestion?
more of a spicy outfit, kind of. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you say?
Well, it's questionable.
Oh shoot! We're,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, what's
Karen.
5 what?
What?
Absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara principal y te damos una sala, comedor y segunda recámara, televisión, una tableta. Sí, dije todo esto absolutamente gratis.
It's a little weird how you can sort of see them wrestling through the mirror. You know what I mean? It's kind of a tease.
Yeah.
It's like there's
It's a bit of a
something
tease.
sexualized about that.
Right? Can I see that
I
again?
think-
It's a little.
Yeah, and we can jump to the second version just to get it done.
It's also Lynchian too, isn't it? The way
It's a
that.
little
mirror-
Lynch. It's a little.
Well, first of all,
mirror.
it's definitely Lynch. Oh, the head is messed up. It's definitely
Yeah.
Lynch because Lynch made that show, that rabbit show, well, which is
He
also
did.
which is also in Inland Empire.
Oh, right.
Mis niños y yo celebrando el día de Pascuas en Super Nuevo Furniture te damos 5 Easy muebles absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara principal y te damos una sala, comedor y segunda recámara, televisión, una tableta. Sí, dije todo esto absolutamente gratis.
Okay, just look at the mirror.
niños
Only
y
look
yo
at the mirror. You
I
know?
know.
El día de
I was
Pascuas
looking
en
at the
Super
Just
Nuevo
only
Furniture
look
te
at the
damos
mirror.
5 Easy muebles absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara principal y te damos una sala, comedor y segunda recámara, televisión, una tableta.
Right
sí,
there.
dije todo esto
So weird.
absolutamente
Imagine-
gratis.
It's like the bed is made out of water or something like that. When they fall on it, it feels like it makes a splash.
Right.
But-
It's-
Imagine if you couldn't see the rabbits in the regular shot and you could only see them in the mirror just as much
That's
as you
yeah, that would be really interesting.
do. Too bad that's not the case.
What?
That's not the actual case though, so it's really not that weird, I guess. It is kind of weird though. It's
Wait,
just very
what's not-
bizarre.
What's
It's
not? What's
very
weird?
bizarre.
Not that weird.
Well, the fact is that we can see them in the whole shot, so it's just a fantasy that.
Wait, hold on a second though. Somebody kind of wrote the word on how to say masturbation or whatever, what they want. Masturbation.
Masturbation.
But masturbation is yeah.
Masturbationio. Wait,
Yeah.
masturbationia. Masturbationia.
Let's just check out this alt
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
Mis niños y yo celebrando el día de Pascuas en Super
Wait,
Nuevo
take from the
Furniture.
take from the top. Take from the
This
top here.
is, what is that tuba sound?
Wait, look at he's got his hands on his crotch. I mean, that's
Oh
kinda
my
interesting.
God! Whoa.
Mi-
That
Mis
is.
niños y yo celebrando
It's
el día de
almost like
Pascuas en
he ejaculated all those
Wait,
eggs
did
on
she
the
just say
futon,
that
on
something
the
about?
not futon,
You
on
just-
the ottoman.
They just said something about boys. She said something about niños. You know,
Mis niños y yo celebrando
my
el día de
my
Whoa.
boys and my
Did
son.
he just pull that egg out of his crotch? I don't know.
My boys and I. She said my boys and I just are about to go get freaky or something like that. You know.
Mis niños y yo celebrando el día de Pascuas en Super Nuevo Furniture.
Okay,
te
so hold on,
daremos
pause it. They're saying my boys and I are celebrating
Easter
something or other. You know, my boys and I.
by jizzing eggs on the couch.
En Super Nuevo Furniture te daremos 5 Easy muebles absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara
What
principal
the
y te
hell
damos
is
una
okay?
sala.
That was
Whoa, whoa,
inappropriate.
There it is.
What the
The
hell?
way he just like touched her. Wait, he like
I
sniffed
know.
her and
He
did
kind
some
of
weird
he
thing.
went all kind
That
of
seemed odd.
he went all Swayze
cinco.
on her all of a sudden, you know, like he
Easy
went
muebles
Swayze kind of
absolutamente
coming back
gratis.
from behind.
Compra tu recámara
This is
principal
odd
y
right
te
here.
damos una sala,
Also,
comedor
aren't those her boys? I thought
I
those were his
don't
sons
know
or
what
something.
that was about. Just
I mean,
then.
also, first of all, her sons are basically what do they call those people? Furries, I guess. Furries.
Right, furries.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But
She's
why-
all kind of yeah. This is interesting.
This is odd.
Easy muebles absolutamente gratis. Compra tu recámara principal y te damos una sala, comedor y segunda recámara, televisión y tabletas.
Oh shit!
Absolutamente
Wait, what?
gratis.
That was somehow really dark.
Y tabletas.
These innocent rabbits are those guys.
I also pause it. It's really weird how it jump cuts to that too. That's really
Right.
just
Y
nightmarish, actually.
tabletas.
Oh my god!
That's a nightmare
What?
how
That guy's about to blow him. The positioning here. Look at this.
I know. What's up?
What's happening here?
I know.
Absolutamente
Oh my
gratis.
god! He's just happy because he's about to get blown.
Or he just did.
Also, what's weird here is it's so dark.
Is there anything in the background?
Oh my god, that's so dark. The other guy just he finished off.
That is
odd.
very weird. Whatever's going on there is weird, I guess.
They used those balloons in the background in some kind of way that was wrong.
There's also probably somebody in the.
That was
I
wrong.
bet there's something in the reflection in the mirror in the way back. You know.
Excuse me, I just coughed right into the microphone.
Anyways, there you have it.
Is that it? That's the end?
Yeah. There is another Easter commercial in English where this video is inside that commercial. The commercial's not great, but does that make sense? Like this is on a TV in another commercial.
Let's quickly. Let's do it.
All right, let's while we're here, I guess. I didn't have it queued up because it's
yeah.
not great, but let's. No, okay, that's the egg hunt.
Laura, you sound like a rabbit right now, Laura.
I am. This is so odd.
Oh, this is it. Okay, here we go.
These rabbits
Yeah.
don't match the decor. The decor is like for a porno.
Baby and I.
These rabbit guys.
Okay,
Well, these
now-
rabbits are for a different kind of porno, I feel.
No, but they're all Easter colors and like pastel, and then
My baby and I would like to invite you to the best Easter celebration in Supernova Furniture at Plaza America this Saturday, April 20.
oh
Oh,
wow,
you see
that's
that
really-
on the TV?
That's funny that they're showing that.
It's kind of
commercial.
Lynchian. This is like Inland
that
Empire.
is. It reminds me of a pink
My
Floyd
baby
album
and I-
color.
Can I just pause it and just
Let-
tell everybody, you know, I was really close to getting this woman to be a guest on the Chicken Coop.
I was
okay?
just about to say, I wonder why she doesn't want to come on.
Why? We're not saying anything.
Well, we're saying some stuff.
Well,
Saying it's
now,
weird.
now no holds barred at this point. I mean,
Oh,
they
that's true,
they
yeah.
said no, but
That's
we were trying to do it, and she was interested, and then I think her husband kind of said, "Nah, don't do it." You know,
Hey, he
and-
pulled the plug.
Well, he must have known something.
He's probably one of those bunnies, by the way.
I was
Right,
gonna
he
say he
prob-
might have rabbit like
he might
Yeah.
have rabbit tendencies or something like that. Or
he
But-
might have that rabbit,
he might have that rabbit goonia.
no rabbit.
Ma-
ESP.
I had a couple phone calls. I said we got to get her on, and she said, you know, I don't know. She sounded interested or whatever. I don't know. I talked to somebody, her son or somebody like that, maybe one of her, you know, boys, and somebody talked her out of it though. Unfortunately, so whatever. No disrespect though. She's cool. I think she's cool, by the way. You know.
My baby and I would like to
Wait,
invite
hold on,
you
wait,
to the
pause it right there. It almost seems like she was about to say, "My baby."
What
said
is
what's
that
up."
weird reptile leg in the background?
Right. She goes, "My baby
mean-
say what's my baby say what's up.
Wait, what is going on here?
My baby say what's up." Watch the beginning. Watch this.
My baby and I would like to
Oh,
invite
yeah.
you to the best Easter celebration in Supernova
Wait, this
Furniture
is
at
so weird. Hold on a second. This is an Easter celebration. She's holding this weird freak egg.
It's a dinosaur egg.
Oh,
It's a dragon egg. Dragon.
Oh, dragon egg.
I'm trying to
Oh, it's a
understand.
dragon, not a dinosaur. Okay.
Oh, okay.
My baby and I would like to invite you to the
Every time
best
she says
Easter
"my
cel-
baby," I just keep on thinking she's
My
gonna
baby
say,
says what's
"My
up."
baby say what's up." We've got a great deal for you. My baby say what's up.
Why?
celebration
Yeah.
in Supernova Furniture at Plaza America this Saturday, April 20. We're going to be giving away tablets every hour.
Oh
and
my
we also
God,
want to
look
invite
at
you
that
to take
dragon.
selfies
That
with
is
our
crazy.
famous baby
Wait.
Nova.
They're giving away tablets every hour? Are you freaking kidding me?
Are we sure these tablets are, you know,
I mean,
you know,
does she
kind of-
mean like a
does
tablet
she-
of
she mean
Tylenol?
just
or
sort of Tylenol or something?
some kind of Flintstones tablet? Or
Some sort of Flintstones, yeah, exactly. Maybe because it's a dragon egg. Look at how this dragon is moving, by the way. It's crazy.
20. We're going
Look
to
at
be
that
giving
thing,
away
man.
tablets every hour. And we
That's
also want to invite
nuts.
you to take selfies with
That
our
rabbit
famous
looks-
baby Nova.
not quite nice. Look at the expression on the rabbit. It's like,
Wait, blow Laura up for that one.
let me get a side by side.
Here, I
It doesn't look like a nice rabbit.
Nova. And of course, to have the opportunity
It's
to
like this,
find the
here.
incredible dragon eggs
Hold
that
on.
are
All right, go ahead. All right, I can do it.
It's so weird.
something like that.
Filled with a lot of gift. Do not miss it.
It's interesting that they added these kind of graphics too. You know, this sort of
Weird.
these animations. First ever dragon egg hunt. I mean, man, those might be easier to find than normal, ones. My baby said, "What's up?" All right. Anything else? Oh, I guess we should wrap it up. And unless you got anything else, then we can
Let's
wrap
wrap
it
it
up.
up.
Okay. Look, we go longer. You know how we do it. All right. And if you want to go longer with us, you got to become a member, though. It's not too hard to do that. There's a button on the bottom that says join. It's easy. You click it and you become a member. Just like Tolkien Study or Chef Jeff or Gemma or Doc Torchicon or Milazzo or my baby say what's up. You know what? Come hang out with us in the after show debrief and say what's up. And you could be my baby. You can be my baby and you can say what's up if you just join and become a member. And someone probably just did because Gemma just gave somebody a membership, the generous heart that she is, and Qualia too, the generous heart that he is. These two generous hearts just gave two lucky people an Easter Passover surprise. Who got it, I wonder? Who got those? I hope somebody good. And anyways, how we going to do this is that we're going to continue on. We're going to look at some more Easter commercials, maybe a Passover commercial, another one and you know what? We're going to grill Chicken Jessica a little bit because Chicken Jessica married someone who celebrates Passover probably, in the last a couple years ago or whatever. So maybe, he's doing some new traditions and stuff or something like that. And wow, Jeff Perry just gave somebody we got 3 new members here. Okay. I don't know who you are, but we're going to see you and the way you get there is there's a link in the description of the video. That's how you get there. Okay. Oh, Lady Lo-Fi got it. Lady Lo-Fi got it from Jeff Perry. So that's pretty good. And, you could bond with, it's interesting how it's a lot of cats these days. We got cats and kids and cats. Well, actually just animals. There's frogs, there's dogs, there's frogs, dogs, cats, and kids. That's what this is. And if you want to see all the previous after show debriefs, Lady Lo-Fi, if you go to the playlist called the Chicken Coop on this channel, you can get all of them. There's a lot of funny stuff in those. So, and anyway, you can also see all the previous episodes there, even if you're not a member. Also thank you to Jason Odd, who you see here as Weird Artifacts. That's his band. You can check out his music, but he makes all the highlight clips for us, which you can see on a separate YouTube channel called Chicken Coop Show, or you can also see it on Instagram, Chicken Coop Show. Some good highlight clips, really funny stuff, And thank you to Gemma and Cammie for their help maintaining those accounts. Big thank you to Chicken Jessica for his help behind the scenes. And, we'll be hanging out a lot more with Chicken Jessica in the after show debrief. Laura's got a new album out. Her band is called Foxtails Brigade. They have a YouTube channel of their own, Foxtails Brigade. And the new album is called The Red Album. And there's check it out. You can find it. Find links to it there. Why don't you just go to the YouTube channel, I guess, Foxtails Brigade, or go to Foxtails Brigade. Okay, foxtailsbrigade.com. You should have something that directs people there.
I know, but if you go to Foxtails Brigade band.com, I think it is. Let me double check. I had to change it recently. Then that should take you to the album. That will tell you.
All right. Eastman.
Yeah, foxtailsbrigadeband.com.
Hey, and you know what? I'll give you a little bit of a tease, but in the after show debrief, I'm going to share some a couple I don't know, images from the new comedy special that'll be coming out from me probably next month. No exact date just yet, but getting real close to an exact date. And I'll show you some stuff in the after show debrief, And I think that's about it, right? Anything else? I'm just trying to mention, no? Am I missing anything? There's a Discord. There's a link to that in the description of the video here. Anyway, we'll see you, all of you new members, including that woman, Lady. I mean, Lady Lo-Fi. Go to the description and click the link. That's how you can get there. Okay. So we'll see you over there in a little bit. And yeah, Amanda, I think it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be in YouTube next month. Okay. And I'll be making a lot of announcements. I mean, you'll be sick of me mentioning it. Okay. Believe me. But yeah, well, I'll see you over there. And then I think that's about it. And anyway, if you're not going to join us, we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. My name is Brent Weinbach.
Laura Weinbach.
And the name of the show is The Chicken Coop. We'll see you in a little bit, or we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.